Hey, what's up, guys? It's Deanna Marche, and it's a bookish kind of day. Let's see what we get into today. Book tag for you guys. I have a few questions that I got from Miss Belle and then Miss Larry. Obsessed with these two. So let's get straight into it. It's just a few questions about what I expect this year, and yeah, get into it. Alrighty, so my reading goal for this year is 75. Last year I did 56, I think. I'll have it right here, whatever I did. I started in like the middle of April, so I didn't really start at the beginning of the year, but we'll, we'll actually be doing something, hopefully. My rereads will be, let's see. So, Looking for Alaska by John Green, because absolutely, yes, this is my favorite book ever. Love it. I don't know how many times I've read this book, but yeah, reading it again. Then we're doing the American Queen series. I talk about this all the time, and I just can't stop talking about it. So yeah, we'll be rereading this. Absolutely excited to reread. I feel like it changed me. It really kept me reading. Like, I read Pucking Around as like my first book, like actually like really getting back into reading, and then I read these after, and oh my god, yes, absolutely. And then cut. All right. Number 3 is priority read. I don't. There's so many books. There's so many books. Absolutely, so many books. So I have a lot on the list, and most of them probably will be repeated here. So I don't want to say them. So we're just gonna keep going on. Number 4 is something new you want to read, genre or trope. I say historic fiction and fantasy. I really was not into the whole fantasy thing. Like, I don't know, like you really gotta be into that, and I just no, not yet, not yet. But I am reading Zodiac Academy, which you see it down there. Um, so that is kind of getting me more into like the fantasy world. So I'm really excited to like get into it.
Dive on in.
So that's why I want to read more fantasy. And then I have Babel over here, which is kind of like more historic, and everything like that. So very excited for that one. Um, and then 5, most anticipated 2025 book release. So Chrysalis, Miss BB Reed, she had wrote Crucible. Absolutely love this book so much, like so much. It's going to be a series, and I'm so excited. So I'm ready to read the second one. So Chrysalis is going to be the second one of this. Um, so I'm excited for that. Immortal Consequences, which put it right here. I'm very excited for that. I happened to see it on my like timeline, and I was like, oh wow, that sounds really good. And then Sparks of Deceit, which is the second book of Sparks of Pursuit. And that was a romantasy that I had read, and that was kind of like my first, dipping my toe into the water.
Nobody has to know that you dipped a toe, dip the toe.
Seeing if I liked it or not, and that one was like really good. So I'm so excited to read the second one of that, and then Scent and Sparrow by Bryn Weaver. So I literally have the collector's edition of Butcher and Blackbird, and then I have the regular paperback copy, and then I have I think it's Lark. I literally always get it messed up. Leather and Lark. Always flip that, reverse it.
Strike that. Reverse it. Thank you.
And I love Bryn Weaver, so definitely have to get into that one. And then my bookish goal of 2025 is to be consistent in content. Like, I want to make content. I want to do it. I want to make music, Dad.
Produce music. I want to make music, Dad.
And then a series you want to read this year, the Twisted Love series and Forged by Blood. So I wanted to read the Twisted Love series. Heard that like really good things about it, and I was like, okay, let's read that. I literally have the first book by Anna Wong, but I have to get the rest of them so I can really get into it. And then Forged by Blood, more of my fantasy, trying to get into that. Number 8 is a sequel you are anticipating. Like I said, the sequel, Chrysalis, Darling Wildfire, which is the sequel to Red Rabbit. Red Rabbit. Red Rabbit was so good. It's dark, very dark. But me and my best friend devoured it. Like we literally just started reading it and we were like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So then the second one is about Craven, and yes, love him, love him, love him. Okay, just really ready for that one. Um, Number 9 is what I expect from this account is to be fun, entertaining, and just to have fun with you guys. I just want to laugh. I want to make people laugh. I just want to and express my book experiences. Like, I think I read some good stuff, guys. Some good stuff. Some real good stuff. But yeah, I just want to be out there more, and I just want to, um, you know, expand, grow, meet a whole bunch of people, see what other people are reading. Like I love people's book recommendations. That's where most of the books that I've read came from, and loved it. Like Pen Pal, that one was recommended just by like everybody. Like, and I had no idea what it was about, but I absolutely loved it. I went into it blind, and I loved every single second of it. Now it's sitting right up there. Love it, love it. Booktube creators who inspire you. Already said this. Belle and Larry, like, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. So Belle, she just scratches my itch when I want, like, I don't know, like she's goofy, but then the accent, absolutely love it. Like me and my boyfriend, we watch Below the Deck, and it's Down Under. So there's this girl Aisha. She has, oh my gosh, she's from Australia, and she has the cutest accent. And I just love it so much. So every time I watch Belle, I'm like, yes. So my boyfriend every time he's like, oh, is that Belle? I'm like, yes, of course it's Belle. Duh. Larry, she's just hilarious. I just like so funny, real funny, great combination. Gotta love it. Something you want to say to anyone starting a Bookish account? Just start, guys. Just start. Like I've been on social media for years, and when the pandemic happened, I literally had no motivation to continue. Like I didn't even have a topic that I wanted to get into, and at the time, I wasn't even reading like I am now. So I was thinking, I'm like, what could I do? And I'm like, my old content was story times, and I was like, why not with books? I could literally get more into it. Like it, I think it'd be good, and I do want to try that out. So that is something that you guys can look forward to. Is I'm gonna try and find a way to be like, oh my god, like give a story time with the book without giving away too much. I'll get there. I'll figure that one out. I'll figure that one out. But just do it. Just press record. You can figure out all the editing and stuff later. Like it takes time. Like I had to sit here and go through a whole bunch of stuff. I'm like, okay, so how's this actually supposed to look? And I'm like, oh, I found the way that I like to work with it. So there's different ways, and there's inexpensive ways as well too. So you can do it. You can do it. Promise. Um, Number 12 is auto buy authors. Y'all ready? Okay. So auto buy authors will be BB Reed. Yes, I will buy, read anything that she puts out. Yes. Miss Sierra Simone. Yes, of course. Anything that she writes, I will read. Like she, yes. And the Twisted Sisters. Yes, we'll read anything that they have because Zodiac Academy is fantastic. Fantastic. Yes. And then Miss Bryn Weaver will absolutely read anything that she writes as well. So auto buy. It's on my shelf. Great. A book on your TBR that you probably won't read is Pretty Monsters. So I've had this book literally in my Kindle um, since I got my Kindle. My best friend told me to read it, and she was like, oh, this was a good one. And I'm like, okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna read that. and it's still sitting there, and I have yet to delete it because or like, return it because I'm like, I'm gonna get to it, and it will still sit there until I get to it. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, but no, I'm thinking of you because it's there. I'm listening. I listen. 14 is an anticipated TV or an anticipated movie to. Oh my gosh.
Kid can't even read.
Cut it out, dude. You're gonna get us in trouble.
Today, Junior!
An anticipated book to movie / TV. The Twisted Love series, because once I read them, because I used to be really big on like reading the book first and then like watching it, and then like there were some things that did disappoint me, like the Looking for Alaska TV show. Very disappointed. Did not like it. Didn't even finish it. I watched like the first 2 episodes and it really like threw me off. Maybe I'll give it another chance, but maybe it's just because it was the actors that I wasn't expecting the actors. I don't know. Maybe it was just too late for it to, happen. Even The Giver was casted well. I just didn't get the same energy as the character from the book portrayed in the movie. And then what was up with the, you know what? Not even gonna say it. Not even gonna say it.
Need to calm down. Everything's fine.
Amanda.
I'm an adult.
I just hope they do it justice. I just hope they do it justice. That's all I'm saying. I hope they do it justice. That, and then The Housemaid. That as well. Freida McFadden. Love a good mystery. Amanda Seyfried. Yes, because her in that show with Tom Holland, that Apple TV show. I can't even think of the show right now. It's not even gonna come to me. But here's what it is. But that was so good. They did amazing in that. So I think she could. I think she could do this. Sydney Sweeney. Yes. I think she can do this justice. She seems more like a dramatic actress to me, and this gives dramatic, scary, all that. I think she can do it. I think she can do it. 15. How has my reading taste changed? I'd say I'm into more adult stuff. I'm into more scary stuff. Like, when I was a kid, I used to read Goosebumps and stuff like that. But that kid stuff. But I'm into a whole bunch of dark romance. I love dark romance, and I'm into some fucked up shit. So love it. Love all of it. But I would say dystopian societies still have my heart. Like the whole Shatter Me series is down here. I have that. And then The Program. If you haven't read The Program by Susan Young, fantastic. Absolutely love it. That, like, I read that in 2017. Had ankle surgery, so I was just on bed rest. I was like, I need something to do. So I started reading. The Program got me through it. And that was such a good one. Such a good one. If you haven't read it, please go and read it. Like, it's like Shatter Me, but not fantasy, if that makes sense. Yeah, there you go. And then number 16, and the final question. This one I came up with myself. I didn't see it anywhere else, but favorite underrated authors or up and coming. So we're going to bring it right back to Miss B.B. Reed. I don't really hear about her a lot, and I wish I would hear about her more. Like, more. So good. I can go on and on, but she's so good. So good. And then Miss Laura Dark. She had written this duet, and honestly, y'all, I got the arcs for both of them. Yes. That's it. Yes. Go read it. And then Miss Valeria Miller. So I got an arc for her book Hoax, which is right here, and that book was fantastic. Absolutely loved it, and I recommended it to everybody. And my best friend is reading it right now, so make sure you go and read it because it's so good. I also got an arc for her second book, which here it is, and I'm absolutely excited. I'm so excited to read it. But those are all my questions today, and I literally am excited to keep making videos. I'm so excited. I have a whole bunch of things planned. I'm planning them out now, and videos should be up I couldn't tell you when. Couldn't tell you when. I do have a full-time job, so do have to work around that. I have to do editing and everything. So hopefully you see this video within the next couple of days. It is Monday the 20th, and hopefully you see this soon. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give this a big thumbs up. Comment down what you are reading below, if you have a Bookish account or anything like that. And if so, give me a follow on Instagram. I'll have all of that info at the end. But thank you and have a good day. Bye.
That's all, folks.